Outstanding. My name is Charity Blackwell. I am going to open up this evening, but I am a professional spoken word artist. I am the Chief of Culture and Arts for an amazing after-school program, DC Scores. Also, that's great. And also, Director of Poetry events for Busboys and Poets, and part of the Advisory Council for the Mayor's Office of LGBTQ Affairs. Shout out to Japer. Thank you, Mayor. Mayor Bowser. And I'm going to do what I do best, which is some poetry. So I'm going to open up with a poem, and the title of the poem is called, Why DC? Why DC? Because when pride needed a home with power, flavor, and fight, we answered. This city's been repping pride long before the hashtags. We've marched in these streets, in the chambers. We've loved loud on dance floors and front porches. We protected each other when no one else would. DC is where policies get made, but also so do safe spaces. Where the same hands that vote on the Hill are also throwing down cookouts in Ward 7, where black trans brilliance is not a trend, it's a blueprint. This city is a city of first. First black pride, first trans pride, first time many of us felt seen, safe, celebrated. We don't just host pride, we live it. In every mural, in every block party, every chosen family brunch, every you good text, when the world gets a little heavy, DC is special. Because we hold contradictions and community at the same time. We're political and poetic, historic and hood. We know the weights of oppression and the joy of liberation because we've tasted both, and now the world gets to see what we've known all along. Pride lives here, in our neighborhoods, in our stories, in our resistance, in our joy. So welcome to our city, where every color of the rainbow has its roots, where pride isn't just a parade, it's a promise. We don't just wave the flag. We are this flag, and we're proud to raise it right here in the heart of D.C.
All right.
Nicely done. Oh, thank you, Mayor. Thank you. All right. Oh, y'all so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So now I'm going to read a proclamation from the mayor. Thank you. Shaper. Oh, you got it? You got it? All right. This is a day of remembrance for Bernie D'Elia. Bernie helped transform Capitol Pride into one of the largest, most inclusive pride celebrations in the nation. It was a true representation of our people and our DC values. Among his final roles as co-chair of World Pride 2025, where he played an integral part in helping to bring this important global event to Washington, D.C. And now, therefore, I'm not the mayor of Washington, D.C. The mayor of Washington, D.C. do hereby proudly proclaim Thursday, May 29th, 2025 as Day of Remembrance for Bernie D'Elia in Washington, D.C. We do a quick moment of silence for Bernie. Thank you. And I'll now pass it off to one of my dearest friends from Capitol Pride. Everyone please make some noise for Ryan! Yeah,
Hello, everyone. But first, I want to thank you, Mayor, for bestowing this proclamation in honor of Bernie. That means very much to our organization and to the community. My name is Ryan Boss. I am the Executive Director for the Capitol Pride Alliance. My pronouns are he, him. And I want to acknowledge that Interpride has representatives here, Rick, Andre, and Andrew, who is the organization that has given us this honor to host World Pride here in the nation's capital of Washington, D.C. Let us remember that pride has always been a protest, one of resilience, one of defiance, and one of joy. In a world where oppression seeks to silence and erase those of us that are different, our joy is a strong declaration of our very existence. Pride is also universal. Regardless of how you identify, it should be a space where you can feel comfortable to be your true, authentic selves. And let us also remember that pride is more than a moment, a day, a week. It is 365 days a year. And it is a movement where our joy is at the very center of it.
Happy World Pride. My name is June Crenshaw. My pronouns are she, her, hers. And I am the Deputy Director of Capitol Pride, and I'm so honored to say a couple of words. To echo both Charity and Ryan, today as we gather to raise the Pride flag in celebration of World Pride and in remembrance of and resistance to injustices that still exist. We're not just marking an event, we're making a powerful statement of resiliency and unity in the face of adversity. This flag, like all of our flags, tell a story. It's a story of bold visibility, of love without apology, of community forged through struggle and joy. As we raise it today, we do more than mark World Pride. We send a message that we are still here. Across the country and across the world, we are witnessing dangerous rollbacks of hard-won rights and protections, but our community has never backed down, and we won't start now. The rainbow, the progress flag, the intersex and trans flag, they are banners of defiance, resiliency, and a vision for a world where everyone is free to live with dignity and pride. We raise this flag in unity, and we raise it in defiance, and because pride is not just a celebration, it's a powerful call to action for all of us to heed. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Japer Bowles, and I have the honor of serving you as the Director of the Mayor's Office of LGBTQ Affairs in the Mayor Muriel Bowser administration, and happy World Pride! If joy is how we celebrate and defiance is how we resist, then persistence is how we win. For more than 60 years, our community has shown up, spoken out, and pushed forward in council chambers, in classrooms, in clinics, in courtrooms, and at the steps of the White House. Celebrating 50 years of pride in the nation's capital, that persistence is woven into every policy change, every grant awarded, and to every life uplifted by work inside of our government. And at the center of that work is a mayor who doesn't just show up during Pride Month. She shows up year-round with budget priorities, with personnel, and with policy. So yes, we do have a fabulous parade and festival, but more so, we have leadership who believes not in just progress, but justice. So please, join me in welcoming our mayor, Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Thank you. Well, hello, D.C. Happy World Pride in the gayest city in the world. I am thrilled to be here on the steps of the John A. Wilson Building, our city hall, and soon to be the state capital of the 51st state. We are here in a proud tradition to raise the flag at City Hall, a representation of the D.C. values that 700 Washingtonians share. The flag tells a story of pride, perseverance, and progress. And this year, it also marks the celebration that was hard fought for. So I want to thank all of the activists, organizers, and people who went out to help us sell D.C. as the place where World Pride should be. And already I'm told, over 115 World Pride events have already taken place across the city. A very successful Black Pride last weekend got it started. We will have a welcome celebration featuring the global phenomenon Shakira this Saturday. the Pride Festival right here along Pennsylvania Avenue, and the Pride Parade. So this year, Capitol Pride celebrates 50 years in Washington, D.C. We know that so many Washingtonians didn't wait for change, they led the change. And as you've already heard more eloquently than I can say, that people marched, they sacrificed, they testified, they fought, and they won right here in Washington, D.C. We were ahead of the nation on marriage equality. And just a few weeks ago, I helped celebrate Mary's House for older adults in Washington, D.C. Another representation of our investment and of the values we share. As has already been said, we are here to celebrate, but we're also here to remember not everybody made it to 50 years in Pride. Not everybody is experiencing equality or being able to live their best lives because of hate and discrimination. Not everybody even feels safe right here in their nation's capital. So we are committed to doing the hard work to invest in our city, to live our values, but always to celebrate the great distance that we've traveled and know that we'll be locked arms together until everybody is feeling the peace and celebration that they should right here in our city and in our world. So we'll be seeing you out there across all 8 wards, events in all 8 wards. Whether you want a big parade or a festival or just a small one, whether you're here at City Hall or at the Capitol Jewish Museum, who's also unveiling an incredible exhibit on pride in D.C. and the Jewish community, we will see you out there supporting our city and supporting our community. I am so honored that members of the council and members of the D.C. government have joined us here today. Give them a big round of applause. I'm always proud when people tell me that they want to work in D.C. government because they're judged on the merits of their work and not who they love, and that the sky is the limit in their advancement in serving the residents of our great city. So I want to thank all of our employees who are working super hard, including to make sure we have great Pride events. And I, too, want to acknowledge the members of the council who have joined us. Our statehood senator has joined us, and all ANC commissioners and everybody present. So with that, I want to first acknowledge Councilmember Christina Henderson. Okay. Yes. And then I'll ask her to acknowledge the council members.
Good afternoon. I didn't know I was, great. So excited to kick off World Pride. Really quickly, because I don't know how many of my council colleagues are speaking, but I do want to acknowledge everyone who is here. Councilmember Brianna Doe from Ward 1, Councilmember Zachary Parker from Ward 5, Councilmember Wendell Felder from Ward 7, Councilmember Brooke Pinto from Ward 2. I think I caught everyone. There are hearings. Ward 6? No? Councilmember Charles Allen from Ward 6 is over there. There are hearings that are going on, but we look forward to seeing you all at all of the events. The council is certainly united in our celebration for World Pride, and we're looking forward to showing the world that here, love is love. Thank you.
All right, we're going to be brief, but repeat after me. None of us are free. Until we're all free. One more time. None of us are free. Until we're all free. We are raising this flag today in remembrance of those who are not here and who could not be here, of those who fought and gave their life just for being who they always were intended to be. We are raising this flag because we are filled with pride. Our values are on display, regardless of who you are or how you identify, who you love. And because being LGBTQ is just so damn cool. I am Zachary Parker. I have the privilege of representing Ward 5 on the DC Council. I also have the responsibility of being the only openly gay member of the council. And that means that I have to fight for all of you out there every single day. And that is what my colleagues are doing, locked arms here this World Pride, to show what our world and our city has to offer. A few things I was saying I'm going to get out of the way because I'm one of the ones that has a hearing going on right now. I want to thank, I don't know where Director Bowles is, Director Japer Bowles, for all of the tireless work that he and his team have done. Countless hours. Give it up for him. It is a thankless job. Some of us are out front, in front of the cameras, but there are many people behind the scenes that are making this possible. And so thank you, Director, for all of your work. I also want to thank our friends at Capitol Pride, likewise, for all of your work and bringing the energy and making sure World Pride is a success. And I will leave you with a charge that I hope we can all recommit here this World Pride to not only celebrate, to not only share our values and have fun, but to ensure that we reflect all that pride means for those who are not here, for our young people, so that they can grow up in a world free of hate, free of harm, so that they can love who they want to love and be who they want to be. Happy World Pride, everybody.
I want to note that we've been joined by our Ward 3 colleague, Matthew Fruman, over there. Thank you for being here. I'm Brianna Doe. I'm the Ward 1 council member, and thank you. I am so happy to be here with you all today. This is one of my favorite events every year, and I'm so incredibly psyched that it's not just our own pride, but this year we have World Pride right here in the nation's capital. And I think it's pretty damn exciting that we are hosting the world's LGBTQ plus community here in our hometown. When I look around this crowd, both at who is here and who's no longer here, I think of all the people who have worked so hard, not just to bring pride to our community, but to ensure safe housing, supporting those experiencing homelessness, supporting our LGBTQ youth, ensuring that there are civil rights upheld for every member of the LGBTQ community. That's the hard work. And today is the celebration. It is my privilege to chair the committee that has the Office of LGBTQ Affairs. Fight me, any one of you. It is the best of the mayor's offices. Okay. And that's right. And we're going to do everything we can to ensure that it continues to thrive in FY26 and beyond. Today, I'm so happy to celebrate with all of you, and thank you. Congratulations. Okay.
Happy World Pride, everybody! I am so happy to be here with you all. My name is Brooke Pinto. I'm the Ward 2 council member, and as the mayor mentioned, there are events in all 8 wards. But in Ward 2, we're so proud to be home to so many communities, including DuPont Circle, Logan Circle, and Shaw, that have a rich LGBTQ history and that we live proudly every single day throughout the year. And I want to thank all of you who have been part of this effort in our city to honor and cherish our LGBTQ community, who have educated me on many of the hard-fought wins of our past. And this year, as we celebrate World Pride, I have been so moved by the amount of people I've spoken to around the country and around the world who are coming here to the nation's capital because they know that they can be who they are and love who they love and celebrate World Pride in the way they want to here. And that is something that we should all be proud of every day and never give up fighting for. In the face of hate and division, there have been some who have stepped back. And that is not who we are in DC. We step forward, and we will continue to step forward. So I can't wait to join you throughout celebrations and occasions throughout this month. And we'll see you at the Pride Parade on June 7th through Ward 2.
Well, I'll be super brief. I'm Matt Fruman. I'm the Ward 3 council member. And I just have to say, God, I love this city. And I love all of our different communities, including this community that we're showing so much pride in today. It's World Pride. It's DC Pride. Let's move forward together. Thank you so much for everything that you do.
Happy Pride, y'all. Happy Pride. All right, I am acutely aware of the fact that I think I'm the only one standing between you and a flag raising, so let's keep it brief. Ms. Mayor, you couldn't have picked anybody better to help lead your administration in your office on this issue in this office. Japer does a fantastic job, so let's give him another round of applause. Last couple of weeks, every day as I come to work and I walk from the Metro through Freedom Plaza, I've been walking through the exhibit that I hope everybody will take and check out across the street here. And one of the things it does, it reminds me when I think about pride, it is much more than, as it says, a picket, a protest, or a parade. Those are all the celebrations that we certainly have, but I'm reminded even more so with the assaults that we feel, the threats that we feel across our city and across our country, that pride is a verb. It is a verb and it is an action that we all take. I'm so proud to be a part of this city that understands it is not a singular event. It is not a noun. It is not an event. It is a verb, an action of being. I'm proud to be part of a city that across all of our government, from our mayor, through the council, through all of you, understand how important that is, that we take action each and every day, and we're not afraid to do so. So happy Pride, and let's raise the flag.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. And I, too, want to recognize our outstanding LGBTQ affairs office in the mayor's office. Thank you, Japer, for your hard work. And I want to thank the entire team. It's a small but mighty crew, and we're proud. I also want to acknowledge my brother who's here. First brother, Muriel Bowser. I'm going to give my brother a big round of applause. And finally, I want to say this. We're raising a flag at City Hall today, but you can raise a flag, too. I'll just share a real quick story. When we were going for the gay games, they didn't pick us, but we were going for the gay games. I hosted an event at my house, and I asked all my neighbors to put up their pride flags. And every person, almost to a person who came to that event, remarked how welcomed they felt in Washington, D.C., and what a nice just gesture it was to raise the flags. So you can raise the flag, too, at your house and show everybody that we are Washington, D.C. And so let's raise the flag.